Hey y'all, I'm Upbeat. Welcome to my Minecraft series from the LFG SMP. The LFG SMP is a vanilla plus server full of content creators from YouTube and Twitch. The world isn't brand new. We've already taken down the dragon, the wither, and we've spread out across the map, building bases and diving into adventures with each other. I'm jumping in to share my part of the journey, the builds that I do, the redstone contraptions that I make, the pranks that happen inevitably on a shared server like this, and the chaos that comes along with it. So let's jump into it and get a look at this base that we've got going. What I want to do is briefly introduce you all to the build, but really my focus for this video is going to be a sniffer enclosure inside of my base. This is the Ewok village. I'm making what is supposed to be a representation of the Ewok village from Star Wars. It's really just a bunch of giant sequoia-looking trees, mixed with a little bit of redwood, and huts on it. But I have two sniffers. Ignore my mess from building the base. There's a lot going on there. But these are my two sniffers. They don't have a name. They don't have names. I just realized this. They don't have names. Maybe that's something you all could help with. What are their names? This is Star Wars themed. I felt like they belong here. Another thing that belongs here is the creaking. So we're gonna have some creakings too, and they'll have their own enclosure area. But we're gonna focus on the sniffers for now. So we've got our two sniffers that are not named, and we need a spot for them. But I don't want it to just be this granite enclosure here. I do have a box that I put there, the seeds that they dig up, as well as you know, the eggs that I get from them. I do intend on having quite a few and maybe multiple places where they can hang out, but I'm thinking off this direction. So I don't want it to be super obvious that that it is an enclosure, but I don't want them getting away and just running amok all over the place. So I'm gonna do some terraforming here, and we'll come back and I'll talk through what I'm thinking for how to keep them in here. Okay, BRB. Okay, so coming back, what we've got so far, I think is a start. So what I'm thinking is our sniffers go in this area. I just did a little bit of, just a small bit of terraforming here. I think I might, maybe I'll make the inside of this rock. I'm not sure yet, but the floor won't all be grass. I think we should have some podzol and maybe some moss. We've got a moss farm over in the back of the base. So maybe we'll utilize that and get some moss in here so it's not so dirt brown. So these two high walls I know will hold a sniffer in. However, I'm not sure what kind of a jump they can do. So I'm considering using moss block on top, but maybe it'll turn into half slab, or a moss carpet on top, but maybe it'll turn into a half slab of something. Not sure yet. But this is kind of the vibe that I'm thinking. It's a little bit too blocky. I want to bring the corners out just a little bit more. And then across the front, I'm going to see what kind of hidden enclosure tricks will work for the sniffer. I know that we have some different options available, like double carpet trick. So you dig a hole that's like 2 deep, and then you put 2 or 3, you know, till it's level, things of carpet, and that can keep some mobs in. I know it doesn't work with everything, but that's one of the options that I'm looking at. Also I could look at the berry bush trick, where you put berry bushes under the ground, like right there, and then you would put again, like carpet or something on top of that. So that's kind of the options that I'm thinking for how to keep it in here. Now, this pole right here represents where our next tree is going, but it's not going in until after this is finished. So there's going to be kind of like mangrove roots coming over the side right here. I think that'll be pretty. I also want to have, so I mentioned moss. I want to have some moss in here, also vines covering some of the walls. So it's gonna be pretty. It looks kind of bland right now, but it will be pretty. It will be soon. Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. We're gonna do just a little bit of testing with the sniffers here. I want to see what kind of barriers we can do across the front as like a hidden barrier that they won't be able to get through, but isn't super conspicuous. So we've got moss carpet. We've got the sweet berry bushes. Oh, hello, seed. Yes, please, and thank you. I'm actually gonna need that to help me test. So whenever you are holding a torch flower seed, the sniffers become very interested in everything you're doing and want to get closer to you. So I'm going to use that to my advantage here. I'm just gonna break a spot right here, and this is how we'll do our testing. I realize they might get out while I'm doing this, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. It'll probably be fine. Okay, so first we're gonna try the layered carpet trick. I don't love that. I don't love the disco dancing that's happening here. So what will he do if I put that away? He'll walk back in. What if I get it back out? Excuse me, sir. Hi, yes, hello. Again, not a fan. You really want to go back to where you were, but the other one was there pushing you. Okay, so that's clearly not going to work. Okay. We're gonna try berry bushes next. What will we do now? Do we care about the berry bush? Ooh, we really dislike the berry bush. We really dislike it. Okay. We still have a break in here as well, and maybe that's making some kind of a difference too. I'm not sure. Okay. Interesting. Let's do it again. Just, you know, he's had some time to reset. Excuse me. Hi. I have torch flower. Yeah, he does not like the berry bush at all. Not a fan. Okay, I think we have our winner. All right, it seems like our enclosure has been successful. I went away for a bit and created the outline for their enclosure across the front there. So I think we can safely say, ooh, thank you. I think we can safely say thank you. I think we can safely say that this is going to keep them in the berry bush trick. So I'm gonna try only the berry bush at first. And we'll see how that goes. Let's real quick. We're gonna break these. We're gonna give them something solid to walk across. All right, come on, guys. Let's go on an adventure. Will they lead over the berry bush? They will. But will their AI let them go over the berry bush? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Because we were kind of forcing them before, you know? Okay, so I jumped over that and they acted like I no longer existed. That is fantastic. Okay, we are back with some moss, and I've gotten podzol here with a couple of spruce saplings. Oh my goodness, my inventory is already terrible again. Okay, after some last few touches on the sniffer enclosure, I think it's done. I think it's done, and it's really cute, but simple. It's simple and cute. That's really the vibe that I was going for here. We've got the firefly bushes. We've got a little bit of fern. Our vines are growing in very well. The sniffer did escape temporarily. I had put some vines or some mangrove roots down here, and by some magic, it uh-oh. Are you gonna get out? Please, please don't. I don't know if they can climb vines, so that might wind up being an issue, but we'll see. We'll see. It's really cute. I had to expand the cave though. They really love going in here and hanging out. So I put some glow berries in here to light it up a little bit. I'm hoping that the vines really cover up the ceiling there. I got some leaf litter down there. I don't know. I thought it was a cute touch. Yeah. I've got some stones around to kind of break up the monotony a bit. But I think that's good. I think that's good for this sniffer enclosure. It's gonna look gorgeous at night, which it will be here in just a few minutes. Hopefully nobody sleeps. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is the sniffer enclosure. And if I can get some nighttime here, I'll give a view of what this looks like at night. Very scary. This is going to be very scary, but worth it. I think it's going to be adorable. I think it's going to be adorable. Okay, so we'll wait. Okay, that's as much bravery as I had. So I think over time this is going to fill in. The vines are going to be covering all over the place. It's going to be really gorgeous, and I can't wait to see it. So yeah, this relatively short video here, just for the sniffer enclosure and a small introduction to the LFG SMP. So LFG, it doesn't stand for anything. It could be looking for group. It could be let's freaking go. It's kind of left up to the imagination of the creators that are a part of it. So welcome to the LFG SMP vanilla Minecraft server. We do have a few data packs. Some of you might have noticed, like we have mob heads and some other quality of life things for the people here on the server. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed seeing the sniffers. And if you have some ideas for names, give them to me. Let me know what those are. And do the whole subscribe thing, because I would like to do more of these kinds of videos. I would like to give updates on the giant Ewok base that we've got going here. It's going to be a lot more trees and a lot more huts, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I can't wait to make the enclosure for the creakings. That's going to be awesome. Yeah. So do the sub thing so that you get notifications when I post more videos, okay? Okay. Y'all, thank you. Thank you, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.